Over to you guys.
Okay, well, my name is Emma and I'm the event secretary, and there's three of us. We're currently sat together. We've got Elsbeth.
Hi, I'm your chairwoman.
And we've also got Hannah.
Hi, I'm club promotions and freshers coordinator.
And we've also got Amelia, who's also on the line.
I'm the treasurer.
And these are some pictures of all of us, so you can kind of get a gist. Obviously, we also have social media, so feel free to stalk if you want.
Like all of our pages.
Like all of our pages. But yeah, we've got a good team this year. We've got 2 social executives, so when socials do get underway, we should be pretty organised with getting some fun stuff for everyone to get involved with. And
Rob, who is our coach this year, didn't make it to the photo page, but he'll be a good coach for you all, and we're hoping to bring some coaches in to train us all.
Yeah, we've got some people that we've all been coached by separately, like with our own tug of war teams, and they've agreed to come up and do a few nights with us for free, just so we can have a bit more of a professional thing as well. Rob has got good experience with tug of war though, so he is a pretty good coach. He helped coach last year even when he was a fresher, and he did a good job, so he'll be good at getting us all into shape and doing good training drills.
There's one exec that you won't meet, and that's our placement exec, Doug. So he's just on placement at the minute, and he's just there to make sure that all our placement students that used to go to tug of war are having a good time and will hopefully rejoin tug of war after they come back.
Yeah, he will be with you guys next year when you're in second year, and hopefully if you stick around with us and you decide you want to be an exec next year or be still involved in our team, you'll meet Doug hopefully then as well, so you'll have a lot more to do with him next year. So what do? We train on a Thursday evening in the Soil Hall, and before COVID we did have Monday night socials in a pub in town. It can change. We previously went to Honeysuckle, but we can sort of go wherever. Thursday evenings end up starting around 7:30, so you'll all have tea beforehand or do whatever you want to do. We'll all meet in there, do a couple of hours training. We have 2 ropes, so we're able to get a lot of people on and socially distance. Obviously, we're going to put tape on the rope so everyone just goes to a point on the rope and can pull from there. And then afterwards, we all could potentially go into the new bigger welly and get everyone on some tables and
get to know each
other a bit, you know, still being able to socialise. And that was one thing that we all loved to do last year, and luckily we are allowed to do that this year, so I think that'll be a good idea. This is a few photos of us in the Soil Hall. Obviously, if any of you have played before, you know that you pull generally on grass, but we haven't done a lot of that because we've been fortunate to be able to go sort of indoors a bit. So we haven't got all weathers. We can use this space. You get used to it. It works pretty well.
Good training.
Got a lot of room.
We can also use the tractors as a weight, so we can just have a certain amount of people pulling on the tractor.
Just to get practice for like positions. You don't have to do necessarily like live pulls. We could just try and if any of you wanted to work on technique, that would be what we would use.
And just have some fun, basically.
Yeah, have some fun with it. We're not too serious at the moment. We're hoping that we do some competitions, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just another common people with common interests meeting up, having a good time.
Our Instagram is HAUTO, if you could give us a follow. And our Facebook, we have a Facebook page that you can like, but also a Facebook page, like a Facebook group for you all to join. That's called Harper Adams University Tug of War.
So if you wanted to like search that up now, or maybe make a note of it or something, or take a picture with your phone, I'm not sure, you can get all on that. It also means that when we have our nights, you'll just quickly get the message on there, you know, training tonight, 7:30 in the Soil Hall, whatever, updates on what's going on. We are hoping this year to do some like clothing for everyone. So if you fancy having a tug of war like stash, or that's what we call it, you know, hoodie or something, that will be our point of call if you have got any questions. Obviously you've got all of our emails, but you know, we all like to use social media, it's much easier. So that will be our point of contact for any questions. Who can join? If you can have the most tug of war experience in the world, or you can have none. We accept anybody, all learning abilities. Some of our members now in second year that you will meet have had loads of experience, and some of them haven't. It doesn't matter. We just come to have a laugh. If you end up wanting to just do a couple of pulls and you just want to get another friendship group outside of your halls, that's totally fine. If you're really into tug of war, we've got some real good pullers, so it'll be a good laugh to get some competition going. Yeah, so you can pull the best. So that's the end of our little PowerPoint.
Has anyone got any questions?
We'd invite anybody to ask some questions. If anybody doesn't actually want to talk, I'm pretty sure you can type a message as well. So if you're not keen on speaking, you can always type one.
We've had a question on the question and answer box. If you hit that, you'll see there's a question that's just been asked.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Are there any costs? Yes, there are.
Our cost for membership is £35, and this includes being able to use the ropes, being able to use the facilities in the Soil Hall,
training,
and also the training if we get anybody in. And it will also include like the use of professional tug of war boots as well, which are really critical to getting your technique right and being able to really pull properly.
And that's for the full year as well. So that's
the whole time you're here with us. You don't pay like any other fees. That's it. That's all you've got to pay. And also, just to mention, if you haven't got any boots or anything, we don't necessarily, if you're not thinking about taking it up seriously, you obviously don't have to buy boots, but we would recommend that perhaps some walking boots or something, dealer boots, something that's like solid that you can train in, no wellies, no trainers sort of thing. If you've got boots, that would be more ideal, but we've had people training those in the past, and
wellies or anything.
Well, wellies aren't, I wouldn't recommend wellies. I'd go with dealer boots if you've got them, or walking shoes. Those would be best. If you all wanted, for safety reasons, get yourself a belt. You haven't got to get a leather belt. Girls, we have like little fabric ones that like you probably get off Amazon for about £5 to £10. We will be posting photos of all these things that we think that you could invest in. So you haven't got to invest in boots, but maybe invest in a belt, because we don't want anybody getting injured. In terms of the training days, our training days is every Thursday. We'll give you a time, but it's normally 7:30 in the Soil Hall. So that's answered that question.
And do you want to explain where the Soil Hall is?
And the Soil Hall is opposite pitch side. So if you're going to pitch side, if you drive your car around there, there's another car park, or there's a really big shed to the side. You should all have your maps, hopefully, so you should be able to see it on there. I know any of you lot do engineering, you'll be spending a lot of time in there.
And Ag do as well.
So when you come to training in the evenings, maybe you guys could make a group chat, and then you could all meet up somewhere. If you meet up outside of Facenda, you could all walk together. When's the first meet? Well, obviously everyone starts next Monday, so we're, as execs, we'll probably have a conversation and let you know next week, obviously prior to the Thursday, if that will be our first meeting, but it may be the week after, depending on everyone's schedule. And then
if you want to come, try and get some lads or girls in your herd to come down with you as well. So you can like come with some friends from your herd and try and get as many people involved as you can. Because you can come, and if you hate it, you don't have to come again. We won't be offended at all. You've got to try as many things as you can when you're at uni.
Yeah, you don't have to pay anything until you wanna. If you want to, you have to pay anything. Yeah, until you want to commit. So you can come on Thursday, and if you think it's not for you, that's fine. We're not going to charge you nothing. You can come and have a look and tell everyone else that as well. They haven't got to pay anything. Will there be competitions this term or events this year? Well, there won't be any competitions this year because the Association of Tug of War have said that they're not on, but we're hoping that maybe March time we will continue training as if there will be events, but there isn't in terms of national events, so we won't be until the earliest next year would be March.
We were due to pull at the Shropshire show and the Staffordshire shows this year, so fingers crossed if they're on next year, we might be able to get a few pulls in then, but if we can't, we'll just have to pass on the roles to you guys next year. And we'll be able to let you have pulls organised, and then you can really...
Yeah, we will teach you also this year. We'll hopefully get a few of you guys involved with organising some things, and we'll teach you about what we do in our roles. So when we're not here next year, you guys will be more than capable of organising some things.
Does anyone else have any more questions? No? No more questions?
I think you got away lightly there. There wasn't too many questions. You've answered them all.
No, we were hoping for some more. We honestly, we don't bite if anybody has any more.
Any more questions from the attendees? Any new students just want to quickly, we'll hold on the call for another 2 minutes if you want to drop any questions in.
I just want to say we have got a really great group of execs this year. We're all really good friends. We all get along so well, and we want to welcome as many people as we can. If you ever have any quiz or anything, drop me an email, and I'm more than happy to answer emails, even phone calls. We can do whatever you want if you've got any more questions.
We've had one more question, guys.
Oh, fab. Ooh.
The best thing for you to do will most likely be to keep an eye on the social media pages, and then if there's a really big update, that most likely will come through emails or just through the social media pages. Any big updates will most likely be on the Facebook group rather than the Facebook page.
And the group you need to be accepted into, so if you all request it, we'll put a link to it on the Facebook and Instagram so that you can all join it after this call, and then you'll find out when the first meeting is and everything like that.
I think we've just got Emma's to work.
I don't know whether we have or we haven't. I don't think it's on. No, because I think that's just it. Oh, it is on, is it? I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't think so. Oh. No. No.
Yeah, you're on yeah, there you go, Emma. You're on now.
Okay, fab, we're on now.
Yay. But we're sat in the Welly right now, so I'm not sure whether any of you have been in here, but this is our local little pub where hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be open for you soon.
Yeah, this is where we normally meet when we've had our training sessions. We'll come in here for a drink and we'll just have a chat.
Is there any more questions that anyone's got for us?
All right, I think you got away with that then. You've had a couple of questions, but not too many. We'll put this call on the YouTube channel as well, in case people who didn't make it today want to rewatch it. And then the only thing I think is left to say is if you do want to buy your membership, you just buy it through the Student Union website. just go on there and then search Tug of War, and then you'll be able to buy their membership on there as soon as you've had your first taster session, which I'm sure you'll love.
Oh, we just had one more question. Do you pull mixed? Training, yeah, we do pull mixed. But when we have competitions, we are more likely to have a girls' team and a boys' team.
Yeah, we're too old to be juniors, so
Yeah.
we'll all be pulling all boys, all girls.
But once we like have some events sorted, that's when we'll properly get into like a strict team.
And we'll get everyone weighed. We'll get everyone weighed in and all assigned a team.
But for now, it's just.
For now, we're just going to do mixed. Obviously, we're going to try and make them even. We're not going to put like. We always try and make them even, don't we? When we try and pull.
Yeah.
So.
All right, brilliant. So we'll finish the call now. Thanks to Tug of War exec for joining us today, and hope that the 20 of you that joined us on the call today all end up joining, and I'm sure the exec will welcome you down at the first session.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope to see some of you around campus.
Yeah, if you recognise any of our faces, don't forget to come in, have a go.
Say hi,
talk to
introduce
us.
yourselves.
We're also on the freshers crew for this year, so
So we'll maybe see you
so
tonight.
we'll be in these tops. So if anybody's doing anything this evening, come and say hi to us. And if you have any more questions, you can always come and ask.
We'll be at the outdoor cinema this evening.
So if you're there, come and say hi.
Brilliant. All right, thanks everyone. I'm going to end the call now. Cheers.
Thank you. Bye.